Hey guys, Junlox here, back with our playthrough, a new playthrough of Scavenger SV-4. I was gonna play something else, and then I'm like, nah, I just want to play more of this. And also, my voice is a little scratchy, so you know. So there you go. All right, so as always, see, there you go. Goddamn. So especially with all the PS5 debacle and all the woke stuff, and basically it's a gaming crash. It's just things are starting to crumble. You know what I mean? It's just a slow collapse. It's not going to be like everybody falls except for the good ones. No, it's like the whole thing's just going to slowly implode. But that means it's really important to support actually good projects, good games, good creators. Like this guy, for example, when he released a patch like however long after the game's release to make it so that it did not require Steam. So solo dev, great game, like I said, and he actually supports the people. So it's definitely worth your purchase, is what I'm saying. So let's and I consider the spoiler stuff as well, because the last run we basically hadn't seen anything spoilery. And I mean, eventually we're gonna get to some of those surprises, but I mean, I think it's worth it because very few people watch this channel anyway. And honestly, those that do might see this game and be like, "Oh, I need to pick it up." You know what I mean? Me, like, I have no reach, I have no influence, not really. I mean, comparatively, and so yeah, just you're going to be a little bit spoiled if you watch this, but I would recommend just buying the game and playing it for yourself. That's my thing. So, all right, new game. Yeah, sure, good enough. Begin game. Arriving in system. Okay, let's read our little blurb. Just got back from a run. I'm reading my mail when something jumps out at me. In-system relay had a message for me, encrypted, from Charlie Gray, of all people. I had to try to guess the password from that fact alone. I haven't heard from him in years, and then I get this out of nowhere. This is how he gets back in touch? Figures. I almost just deleted it, but then I started guessing at passwords, and I figured it out. His annoying nickname for me from back when we were both... I think that's supposed to be like a number, but it's... Okay, so... that might be the only bug that I've found ever. Okay. That worked, and I got the file open so I could see what was in it. Text only. I need a big favor. I almost deleted it right then and there. I found the most important thing either of us have ever heard of. I need help, and you're the only one I trust. For stakes this big, anybody else might sell me down the river. I've always been straight with you. You have to admit that. So here it goes. I need you to get a surface rover and set it up for a remote operation so you can run it from the ship. I need you to get a high-end autodock, at least a class 3. Get a class 4 if you can do it. Something that can treat radiation sickness. I need you to bring them both to the edge of freaking nowhere. And I need you not to tell a soul. Sounds insane when I lay it all down, I know. Here's the coordinates. Come as quick as you can. I'll explain everything when you get here, if you get here. If not, I guess you probably won't hear from me again. Take care, Charlie. I checked the message headers out of curiosity. The transmission was first detected by a scout ship off of the rim, then got relayed back through a couple stations before hitting the main systems. That much at least checked out, if it really did come from somewhere out on the edge of freaking nowhere. I'm up late trying to make up my mind. At times we've been inseparable, at times we weren't on speaking terms. When it came right down to it, though, despite it all, I kind of wanted to see him. Besides, it's not like I have anything urgent to do at the moment. I've got 4 weeks before the next run. Oh, run like not running outside, but running like a ship. Like a shipping run. I got the gear he requested installed aboard the Freedom. It wasn't cheap. Oh yeah, the Freedom. Charlie had better be right about this. Topped off the fuel and consumables for the trip, as the coordinates are pretty far off the map. I have to wonder what he was doing out there. This'll be a long trip. Hope it's worth it. Feels weird to be alone this far out on the rim. I'm on my own if anything goes wrong with the ship systems. Well, I'm here. This is a simple system. 1 star, 1 planet with a moon. It's weird, though. The planet is extremely radioactive. It's putting out nearly as much gamma radiation as the star is. That might be why he asked for the autodock. I picked up a personal emergency beacon. Very weak. I'm on my way. The beacon led me to a high orbit around the Sol planet. I matched course with it. I can't stay here long. The radiation count getting through the hull is downright scary. The telescope picked it up first. The silvery outline of a spacesuit, slowly tumbling. I launched the rover to go take a closer look, fearing the worst. The occupant of the suit was dead and cold, irradiated suit air tank on empty. The rover got a good look at the helmet, sunken flesh drawn tight, terrible radiation burns on the skin. Lips drawn back in a silent scream, but even so, I'd recognize Charlie anywhere. So long, old friend. You deserve better than this. I can't even bring the body aboard for proper service back home. Too radioactive. I'm taking a look around the system to see if I can spot whatever shocking revelation that email was alluding to. Charlie asked me to bring a surface rover and an autodock for radiation sickness. That suggests it was something about the planet. Cloud cover is impenetrable. I don't think it ever lifts. Broken clouds over solid overcasts, over who knows what. A radar pulse returns some really weird echoes that look like artificial structures. I'm picking up some really weird radio signals too. Lots of interference, but with bits of signal in there that I can't make sense of. Those structures don't look man-made. What is this place? I've worked out the numbers. I probably just came to the same conclusion that Charlie did. Stay in a high orbit, send the rover down through the cloud cover, see what I can find. Any samples I could recover would be worth a fortune to science or on the open market, or both. I'll have to work fast to get what I can before radiation does me in. Rest in peace, Charlie Gray. I owe you one in the next life. Meanwhile, though, it's time to get to work. All right. Okay, so we'll leave that closed for now. We have a little dinosaur. Oh, look at that. It's adorable. Mad. Or maybe it's just the polygon. All right, so first things first. Okay. Rover to garage. Let's leave the radio receiver behind. Ah, no, we'll leave it there. It's fine. Okay. I want to uninstall that and the compass. Nah, maybe we want to... Let's do the radio receiver. That way we know if the things are active that we find. Part of me is tempted to just run and find the city immediately if we even can. Total power fair. Okay. Launch. All right. We'll open the doors first, and then we'll jump in the auto dock and hope that everything's cool. And I know it sounds weird, but I just love the silence and the ambient noise. There's something really about that. Okay, yeah. Current dose equivalence 186, post-treatment 41. Now, in the past, I had jumped into the suit, because there's that suit over there, and that actually does block some radiation, I believe. But it's just such a pain in the ass, and I don't think you can... I don't think you can get in the med bay with it. Okay, we're going through the cover. Up, so you can hear the... Oh, wrong thing. Oh, maybe I didn't use the radio receiver. Anyway, we'll get some... No surplus. because we're in the dark, I think. Yeah. Yeah, we're pretty close. We'll go for that. We'll use the radio receiver if we... You know, if we need to. See, this way even it's charging. Okay, awesome. Oh, we're caught. We're stuck. Couple things over here. Something there, something there, something over there. Now, the things that it's assigning are just random numbers. It doesn't know. Oh, see, there's two things over there. Let's head over here then. And oh man, okay. Well, pyramid and something. Oh. Okay. I don't know. Probably towards where we are. What do you think, Meanie? You all right? You wanna? What are you thinking here? Okay, you want the seat? Okay. Authorized treatment. Okay. Okay, let me just pause here. Because Manny wants the seat. You're a silly man, my cat. Okay. You better not bother me then. All right. Okay. Yeah, it's funny though. I did forget how much reading was at the beginning of this. I guess you don't have to. It's just there for flavor text, but I like to read it anyway. All right. So it is coming back. I think I'm going to take the radio receiver off. Yeah, maybe we'll leave it for now. Because it'll take time to do. Freedom! In the meantime, not much. Not much so far. Oh, we're going in. Okay. Okay, begin working on all of these. The problem is the bulk unload goes to the cargo bay, so it doesn't... Although, to be fair, that's the safe spot, right? Okay, one more maybe. Yep. See, and I love that. Okay, launch the rover. We got something mechanical. That's cool. Do I need to get in the auto dock yet? It's too early, isn't it? Yeah, well, let's try the suit. Okay, see, this is also probably why I don't. And then you just, well, yeah, you're floating around anyway. Let's go outside real fast. Because you can actually go outside. Danger, airlock, observe safety protocols. And it sucks you out, which is amazing too, right? And you can actually fly around the ship. You can, you know, presumably get out here while your rover is launching. It's really cool. And that's your oxygen bar in the bottom. Oh. And it does take a minute for the... And now the other thing is, like, it doesn't fill with air immediately. Hopefully the air is good in here. I think because it actually pulls air from everywhere else in the ship. So we should be fine. Let's do the auto dock, because I'm sure it's been long enough. Yeah, 380 to 180. We should be able to go this way real fast, see what's... Oh, there's two. Rocket launcher and laser. Alright, well, good enough. Okay. Let's go see what that is. Hopefully it's not hostile. Oh, it's like a rock. Okay, well. And then we'll go get those two things, and then we'll maybe bring the thing back to the ship and see if we can put the laser on it, so that we can open the pyramid. Because without a weapon or something, there's no way to open those pyramids. Okay. And that might just be the baseline, if I'm remembering right. I don't totally remember, but because there's like a baseline background noise. And I think maybe it like jumps up when something detects you, or yeah. All right, we're gonna run around here real fast just to fill in our map a little bit, and then we will and we hit those. Research complete. Target beacon. Alright, well, you know. Forward radar. Okay, so, you know. That little thing we haven't been to, right? Let's get whatever that is. Go back. Okay. Alright, where? Another pyramid. I don't know. Hard to see. Which I'm sure is deliberate, right? You know, that's definitely part of it. And also, I'm kind of looking at the landmass in general, because you're always on an island of some kind. So that you can't, you know, so that sort of helps. So if you see water, you're like, okay, it's not that way. All right, let's check these out real fast. IR laser, size of the weapon. Okay, it's not a turret mounted. Damage is 8. Consumes lots of power. That's unfortunate, but it's a weapon, and that's what we need. Okay. Omnidirectional. Insufficient data. Register clearly to many sensors. Well, probably not. Probably would not be good to open. Okay, you go there. We'll put these down here. Yeah, the targeting beacon I don't think is the... There is one that's like, you know, it's basically you're broadcasting a signal where you identify as the enemy. And I'm pretty sure that's not that one. Okay. Send to garage. Oh. Okay. Okay, that's 8. Okay. And then 2. Bad. Power situation, bad. Okay, rover to cargo bay. Launch rover. And there it is, yeah. So that's the thing about that, is you actually have to point your... You know, you're not pointing the turret at it, you're pointing the actual... You know, the thing itself at it. Phase 3, thermal. Alright. Electrical, optical, sensor. See if we can get this. Figure out what it is. Heat sink, awesome. Radiates heat efficiently. Passive heat sink to dissipate excess thermal energy. Heat sink effect. If we need it, we'll put it over there. Let's hit up this, and then we'll see if we can check things out as we're going down. This is my, it's my new mug. Annie, John, and Jack. It's a little customized thing. It has it says Cat Dad on the front. It's great. It was like 30 bucks. Because I was trying to think, like, what to do. Do I want to do something special? I mean, the cats are still alive, but, you know. And so I saw that, and I'm like, yeah. Oh, okay, well. Okay, laser. Put it up here. Okay, yep. Oh, crap, okay. Okay, we have a couple little things, and we have the pyramid. Now, the pyramid... That could be a dude. Object nearby, but it's usually inside this thing. And you can see the end of the gun right there, the laser cannon. Okay. Alright, first things first, we gotta figure out if indeed... So that's the thing, it's like, you can never really tell if they're enemies or not. Okay. Well, I mean, nothing immediate jumps out at me, so... Oh, is that a thing as well? Okay, we'll get one thing from the pyramid, maybe. It's also a thermal. See, that is something I like, is, okay. How do you fire the laser? Oh, there you go. Doesn't say it attenuates during the atmosphere, so... I don't think I hit it. There we go. So this thing must not do too much damage. I don't remember. I thought it said 8. I mean, 8 is not that much. Yeah, it's so hard to see. Inventory is full. Yep. Video camera. It's probably that way. Or, yeah. Yeah, probably that way, because there was ocean, like, all around us, except for, you know. I think this is the pyramid, so it's probably over here. But also, these maps can be pretty freaking big, so who knows. Alright, I saw something about video camera, saw, like, single-use battery. Ooh, that's loud. Okay. Okay, compass. All map displays rotated consistent orientation. Right. Video camera. Okay, so a good, you know, an actual camera. Nice. Substantial difficulties. Run standby mode so as long as the rover has power. Discharge necessary. Once depleted, the cell become non-functional. Yep, okay. And then what? Larger power storage than needed. So if you need like a consumable battery, then there you go. Video camera and compass. Well, compass we probably don't need, but electrical, thermal, and then whatever this is. Phase 2 electrical. Goes down there, it goes through there, it goes up there. Launch. Oh, another heatsink, huh? Passive heatsink. Heatsink effect. Okay, well, then power storage. That one's worse, so we'll put this over here. And that's actually really good because it means, you know, we can focus on whatever these are. Okay. Electrical in nature. We shall see. We shall see. Okay. 600 to 450, not the greatest, but you know, you want to keep it down if possible. There's the moon. And oh, perfect. Right, so it should be this way maybe, because you can see the ocean's the black thing. I don't see anything else though. I mean, it could have been over there. And I don't hear anything else. So let's get in there. We'll get the goodies. Whatever's left. 2 or 3. And then... well, whatever this was, it's super freaking damaged. It happens. Alright. Well, you know, we will do our best. It's unfortunate, though, because us shooting it damages the things, you know? Okay, we got something over there, and whatever this is. And I don't think those are enemies. That's another thing right there. But we'll get... oh, that I think is an enemy, though. Maybe we'll be... trying to be good, right? That appears like it's an enemy as well. Is it active? Oh, we got several. I feel like it's probably moving. I think it's white on the top. Yeah, pretty sure it's got white spots. Yep, yes it does. Okay, well. I hope it's not shooting at me. Is it shooting at me? Oh yeah, I think it's... Yep, it is. Its tail is up. Crap. Oh jeez. Well, that's a hit. Okay, there you go. We definitely took some frickin' damage, though. Is that one active as well? No, looks like not. Manipulators. Okay, well. And see, our microphone's messed up, so the sound is not great. Oh, and our fancy stuff took damage as well. Okay, well, let's... That one's probably active, but yeah. There's a lot of stuff over there, and I don't know, nothing immediately visible, but jump in the auto dock. We're gonna have to try and do some repairs. See, and that's why the microphone is actually so important. Originally, I was taking it off. 800, 540. Originally, I was taking it off, but then you couldn't hear if things were shooting at you. Okay. Power storage. Okay, we got a single-use cell. Becomes non-functional. Alright, and manipulators, but it generates a lot of heat. Okay, so what we're gonna do is... Single-use cell, probably don't need... Ah, crap. Grab it, put it there. Manipulators will hold on to just in case. Rover is docking, that is good. Alright, we got these two. And then bulk unload the rest to there. The things that are super damaged, I mean, research all, phase 1, okay, electrical, phase 2, whatever. And then we have to send it to the garage, and we'll try and do repairs on our stuff. Okay, so... power controller. Oh, reserve battery too, huh? Microphone. Repair. Yes. And honestly, if that were to fail, you know... If that were to fail, you would lose, because your thing cannot work without it. Repair. And that's why the basic stuff is so great. Okay, repairs are going. How's this going? Our storage. I think a little box will pop up and tell me if the repairs are done. I hope so. Okay, load bank. Store, it dissipates. Okay, so it generates heat. Yeah. Okay, reserve battery is fully repaired. Awesome. Here's what we're gonna do. Load bank. Oh, interesting. Manipulators and mechanical. And then it looks like everything's repaired. And it's still worth researching the damaged ones if you can, because especially because the stuff in the pyramids is usually like better. You know, even if you can't You know, even if you can't use it, like it's too damaged or whatever, you can always try repairing it. Launch rover. And then hopefully everything goes well and it doesn't get shot down. Okay, and this one's already at phase 3, which is cool. Severe damage, yeah. But, you know, robotic in nature. Okay, let's jump into the... I didn't see what it was. It was going to go down to 600 something. All right. Okay, we are going down. That is good. Through the cloud cover. Here we go. Manipulators, okay. Good enough. Don't think that's the ocean. I don't know. Oof. So I've never flipped over on landing, but I have flipped over on driving. Okay, now this guy over here, I don't know if it's worth... Oh! It had rockets. So... Yep. Thankfully it only took 2 shots. And the thing is, I assume science computer offline. Fuck. Okay, well that's doing that. We need the science. Reboot that too. Now we'll get in a second. Okay, got the thing. That's something? We already... So now I'm all confused. I think we went there already, but was there something else over here? Yes, there was. Okay, let's grab this then. And then we'll recall and head over that way after. And see, we're filling in the map EM field. Interesting. Okay. Okay, this should be fine. Look behind us, kind of. See, I don't see anything, and so it's probably in front of us. Maybe. Like I said, these maps can be pretty freaking big. Thank you for choosing Autodoc 4000C. Alright, to here. Alright, we got manipulators, solar collector, modest but usable quantity. Yeah, see, it generates heat, but it's also, we got a computer. Remains difficult to analyze. Well, I mean, we got the solar collector. I wonder if that would be better than the auxiliary generator. Probably so. Oh, chips coming in. Rover, whatever. Okay, manipulators, put those there. Solar collector, put that over there. And then... oh. Good enough. And then, I mean, you know, auxiliary generator, we're fine for now, right? Research all. Launch. See if we can repair it. I mean, it's only worth whatever. I mean, but it still works. That's the other thing. Probability of success. Catastrophic failure is double that. Let's try. It's either it's fixed, nothing happens, or it's destroyed. Oh, coolant flush. Okay. Liquid is remarkably... okay, vaporized coolant not recoverable. Permanently inoperable when it's... yeah. Okay, right on. Manipulator is destroyed. Fair enough. Let's try repairing the coolant flush. I don't think repairing actually gives you any experience or anything, but... again, about the same. Into the auto dock. I'm sure we're on the ground already. It's a pretty good time to stop, but we will see if we can get a couple more things. You know what, actually, this probably is a good place to stop. Yeah, we're on the planet. Okay. Save game and exit. Let's stop here. All right, guys, that is it for today. Thank you guys so much for your time and attention. Really do appreciate it. Really hope you guys are enjoying these episodes. We haven't come across any serious threats yet, but that could change. You know, as always, guys, questions, comments, concerns, good, bad, or indifferent, let me hear them. I do read all of them. I do try to respond to all of them as well. If I didn't, I think I thanked you for your time and attention, but if I didn't, thank you guys. You know, as always, I do recommend purchasing this game because it's fantastic. I mean, if you like it. If it's not your cup of tea, obviously don't, unless you want to, you know, make a statement or whatever by supporting indie artists or indie developers. What's your guys' unique positive moment for today? For me, I'm going to go with the cup. Like I mentioned, it's really nice. I mean, it's generic. You get to pick, like, the kind of, you know, it's like, you know, you pick a couple cats, you pick yourself, you pick the scene, and it's like, it's from a menu. It's like, there's like 9 different styles of cats or something like that, and, you know, different styles of people and hair and shirt color and background and stuff. It says it's dishwasher safe, but I'm not gonna trust it. And then it's like, you know, the base mug, like the cheapest version is like, I think it starts at like $12, and then it's like, do you want 2 cats? That's gonna be an extra, you know, $3 or something. You know, so it's like every little thing you do adds up, and I think it was like $30 total. So it's not terrible, and it's good enough, right? So I'm happy with it. So that's my unique positive moment. Hopefully your guys are just as good, if not better. Hopefully better, of course. Hope to see you guys next time. Till then, guys, take care.